Good morning. It is 4:50. I'm heading in to work out at Orange Theory, and so today I'm filming a little work day in my life. I'm going in Orange Theory right now. I'll probably be more talkative after. Just finished the workout at Orange Theory and it was so brutal. Sorry if the camera's shaking because my body's exhausted. I am going inside, and this time of the morning, hopefully no one's awake. It's always perfect when no one's awake, but I'm gonna go listen to an audiobook or a podcast while I do the dishes and make breakfast. Listen, I'm not perfect. Breakfast.
I want the strawberry sugar. I want the Pokemon.
It's got to be something educational, guys.
I'll do both of it.
Dora the Explorer sounds good. Jack, it's gonna have to be Dora the Explorer. Okay, let's go clean up first. Okay, so before they watch a TV show,
we'll have to clean up because our room is a mess. I hate cleaning. Did you even know that? My name is Eleanor. Jack. You have to do this video chat. So, you know.
Well, you don't have clothes on, baby. You need to put clothes on first.
Why?
Because you can't be in my video yet.
Can my face just be in the video?
Okay, sure. So
I know that my mom is going to work.
I am going to work today. So
and tomorrow, today. So
anyways,
tomorrow I'm going to school, and it's like la 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 la.
So anyways, before they can watch a TV show, we have to clean up the room. So that's what we're gonna do now. Let's do it. Are you ready? Okay. Taking Mara out. Love you.
I love it.
Okay, it is now 7:30-ish, and I am walking my dog. It took us basically like an hour to pick up maybe more than 5 toys. It took a very long time, and now walking the dog, they're watching their TV show. I'm gonna go back home and start getting their lunches ready for the day, and that's something I normally don't do, but today I am because they're going somewhere and we're trying not to eat out as much. So yeah, that's it. Alright, 9:17, in my car, freshened up. I am about to head to work. I decided to get coffee. Oh, it's good. And it's pink, so I'm happy with it. Alright, made it to work. So now you get to really see what my work day is like. So I work 12-hour shifts 3 days a week at the hospital, at one of the hospitals in Houston. I work for the most part I clock in at 11 a.m. I clock out at 11:30 p.m. Sometimes I get to work early, like I am today, so I should be clocking in by 10 a.m., which means I'll get to leave by 10:30 p.m. And so yeah, I'm just gonna take you through my day and what I do as much as I possibly can in a hospital, because I'm sure there's like laws or whatever. But I'm a lactation consultant. I've been a lactation consultant for almost 2 years now. I help people breastfeed, chest feed, infant feeding. I go over all of that type of stuff. Yeah, pretty much just helping out with that type of stuff. And I get a lot of first-time parents, so obviously they have more questions. So sometimes it's not even feeding related. I mean, sometimes it's just simple as like I'll help them swaddle and learn how to change diapers. A lot of stuff I used to do when I was a mother-baby nurse. But yeah, most of it is lactation related, obviously. But then there's a lot of times where I do a lot of like formula stuff as well. So I've learned a lot more about formula, and I mean, I don't know that much about formula if we're being 100% honest, but I know enough to like send them out of the hospital and have them figure things out on their own. So like bottle feeding is some stuff that we do too. So yeah, you get to see now my real work day starts. This is our office. Okay, so not that exciting, but I'm just gonna share my contributions to my office. Boom, I made this board. I am the Pam of my office. I decided to just give myself a position and roll with it. So boom, this is my contribution. That's one. And then this board is the other one. Okay, so that's cool and I'm really proud of it. And now I'm gonna go get water and start my report. Got my water. Now I'm about to sit for about an hour or so and start doing my report where I learn about all my patients before I go see them. And no one's in here right now, which is really cool, so I get to like talk to my phone and not feel weird about it. Cool. At the beginning of my shift, I usually have to get report on all of my patients, learning their backgrounds to sort of form the plan of care for the day based on how I'm going to see them and what order I'm going to see them, if I need any extra supplies. These are all the papers that I would gather, so that way I have all the paperwork I need to give to them whenever it's time to give them, and any supplies like lanolin or gel pads, my pens. I usually put my cell phone charger in here. Sometimes I put some candies or snacks in here also. And that's how I get this part ready for my day. Then I get my work cell phone powered on and all set up so I can hit the floor. And now that I have my clipboard together, have my phone on, I'm about to chug a little bit of water, get some coffee, and then head out to the floor. Sometimes I'll be in the middle of a consult, and then I basically have to go and get more supplies. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm like power walking back. So walked out of that room, or walked into that room, walked out of that room, walked back in. Now I had to come back out and walk up and down the hall to look for supplies. So I got all my supplies now, paperwork that I'm going to give to them, and a breast pump, and now I'm going back into the room. I probably have been in the room total for at least like 25-30 minutes before this. So just sort of trying to get the baby to latch on, doing like an assessment on the baby, doing an assessment on the mom. And now I'm about to go back, start this breast pump, go over the do's and don'ts and all that type of stuff and all this paperwork. So we'll see how much longer it takes. Round 2 of going back to the supply closet. You're probably thinking, why didn't I grab this step to begin with? Well, it's because you cannot plan for something. So on my breastfeeding website, I go over the ins and outs of just a few hospital things, and I'm going to try and write more posts about breastfeeding in the hospital. I don't want to get too much into all breastfeeding related things here because that is not what this is about. This is just about the day in the life. But gosh, where is all the stuff that I need? Basically, I'm starting another breast pump, and a lot of times people don't say it until after I've already helped them a little bit. Then they'll be like, oh, that's an option, yeah, I want it. But let me just say, not everybody needs a breast pump, okay? Not everybody needs one. So don't feel like you should be pumping when you're here at the hospital. I obviously don't mind setting one up and helping people out, but let me just tell you, not everyone needs it. Read the post. I'll post the link somewhere, like maybe down there. So yeah, check it out. The hospital's under construction, and so I just like to look out and look at the progress of it as I walk through the halls. Here I am just walking to lunch. So getting my lunch all heated up, and then I'm gonna go sit down. I make it a point to read while I take my lunch break for 30 minutes, and then I stop and go get coffee. My 4 p.m. coffee is one of my favorite parts of my whole day. Okay, real talk. 4 p.m. is when I start hitting the wall. And this is when I start getting exhausted. If you watch this whole video, then you'll know I woke up at 4:30 to work out. I had an amazing but very hard workout this morning. And I did mom stuff, and I've been at work for, I don't know. I honestly don't know how many hours. But this, first of all, this is my favorite bathroom. But this is when I start hitting a wall. I'm so tired. I have 2 more rooms to see. 3 more rooms. And, you know, my pacing's really good, but exhausted. Okay, now, oh my gosh, there's somebody behind me. They're lighting a Christmas tree at my job, so I'm going outside to look at it. And if I'm not getting lit tonight, I'm gonna watch a tree get lit. Okay, here I go.
3, 2, 1.
Cool. All right, I'm going back inside now. What a good tree lighting.
No.
Everybody remember when I said I was going to start charting an hour ago? Well, I didn't. I lied. And all my coworkers are gone. My favorite part of the day, and I don't mean that negatively, my coworkers know that it's my favorite part of the day. But I can listen to my podcast and everything with my headphones off. I can charge my phone. I can just live, you know? Like, I'm completely alone for a couple hours, which is nice. Sometimes it's hard, but mostly it's nice. So now I'm for real about to start charting now that I'll have some background noise. I never explained what charting was. Charting is when you legally document every single thing that you did with your patient throughout the day, down to the words that you've said. So we write down everything and then have to go back and just sort of chart all that we experienced, how we helped, what we said, and what the patients have said, and make sure that we have that information in court. I'm in the final hour of work, and this is when I start feeling so good. So I finished charting after an hour and a half, and now I am about to like file papers from the reports, and honestly it's really boring stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do now. So I'm gonna do it, then I'll get on here and talk a little bit more about the day. Nothing exciting to see here, just filing away the papers. We don't have 24-hour coverage, so the only way we can communicate is if we have these little notes about the patient. So we have a written report that we pass along, and I'm just basically filing mine away for the people to see tomorrow morning. Finally, freaking done. All right, babies, I made it. I am done with the day. I am so happy. I'm clearly so jazzed. I'm ready to drive home, go to sleep. I told y'all this morning that I get to sleep in tomorrow, and I am so excited to go home. And I'm so excited to sleep in tomorrow. So yeah, that is a day in the life of a lactation consultant. Today was good. It is over. I really do enjoy my job. I like where I work also. Healthcare is something that I've always wanted to be in, and I am very content with where I am in my life and in my career right now. And if you would have asked me this a year ago, I don't know if I would have said the same thing. So things just feel good, and I like my job, like my coworkers. The hospital that I work at, I mean, I've never had any issues with it, but they're like doing a rebrand, I guess, and things are just a lot nicer. The vibe's cuter in the hospital. As you saw, we got Starbucks at the end of the night. Like, I didn't get any of the coffee because they didn't have any dairy-free options, but as you can see, they had like a tree lighting and had, you know, things that they're trying to like boost morale, and I think that's sweet and that's cute or whatever. But yeah, I'm about to start driving this car now, head out. Like I said, it's a long day, but I had a good day. I have absolutely no complaints. I've had days that are way busier than what today was. Today was a pretty standard day for the most part. And the month of December is just so crazy and so busy, so it was really nice that today was average, and I'm going home now. Okay, so that was a day in my work life. Once I realize what I can post and what I can't post, I will probably do another one of these just to like see where I'm at, you know, 6 months from now. I could be like CEO or whatever. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.